Hello everyone, my name is Jeff, and this is the Kimetsu no Yaiba Episode 1 review. With me, as always, are Coby and Jake.
Hi. That was such a, there's so many things wrong with that.
What are you talking about?
You said with me as always. I mean, this is Jake's a special guest.
I mean, this is also a first time.
You said this is a review, and we're just kind of cashing out.
This is, you guys make this joke every time. Like, I say the same thing, and then you guys, that's not wrong. It's getting tired, guys. Come on, let's get some new jokes in here, some fresh material. I mean,
well, maybe if your opening was different, then maybe we can have some fresh stuff.
I don't like it when mom and dad fight.
No, I'm the consistent one. You guys got to be the wild one.
Okay.
Well, we did take a while to respond after.
We did. We just paused.
I looked at Coby. I was waiting for him to go, "Hi, I'm Coby," and it didn't work.
But Coby,
we've gone 50 seconds without talking about anime.
Yeah, Coby is right, though. We have a special guest, Jake. He's from Anime Dumpster Dive, a podcast where they talk about trashy anime. Is that an accurate description, Jake?
That's pretty accurate.
Okay, so we decided to do some initial reviews or impressions of some anime that are coming out this season. And one of them is Kimetsu no Yaiba. I don't think we're going to be doing a weekly review for all of these like we did with Promised Neverland. So yeah, this is going to be a super cash discussion about the first episode of Kimetsu no Yaiba, which aired earlier on this week, or was it last week? I don't remember.
We're so official,
but
we know exactly when things.
What do you guys know about this show? Did you guys know anything about it going in?
No, I thought it was a mech anime. When I was looking for it, I was just like, Jake, put it on. It's like a new mech anime on there. Like, there's no mech animes this season. Like, I have no idea.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I know it's a Shonen Jump show.
Yes, it is.
So I was just gonna skip over it because I'm not a big shonen watcher.
Not a big shonen guy. Do you like My Hero?
I know that's when I say not a big. I like My Hero, and Dragon Ball Z. Like those were like about as shonen as I like.
You're not into the One Pieces or the Narutos or the Bleaches. You didn't watch any of those growing up.
I begrudgingly watched Naruto because after I was 50 episodes in, I went I'm staying with it till it ends.
after so much time, you got it.
Yeah,
I'm watching this all.
So I watched about 400 episodes more.
You're a braver man than I am. I gave up on that show.
You did good. You're not missing out on much, in my opinion.
That's what I heard.
Do you like shonen anime, Jeff?
I don't know. I don't know. I just kind of watch what seems cool, and if they happen to be shonen, then they happen to be shonen. I do like My Hero, and I also watch Naruto, like I just said, but I don't really look out for shonen, and I don't particularly avoid them at the same time. So I'm kind of just lukewarm towards it, I guess.
Did this change your mind? Did this convince you to jump in full-heartedly into the shonen genre, and now you're shonen for life?
Not particularly. I mean, this episode was very much a setup episode. I do know though that it was number 1 in my fantasy anime league in terms of points, which means it was like the most viewed for week 1 of the fantasy anime league spring season. So there seems to be a lot of hype behind it. I don't know. Maybe it's just because it's a shonen anime and the trailers reveal that it is a samurai sword fighting show, and the animation looks kind of decent, I guess, in the trailer, so it attracted enough attention.
Did you like the anime? The animation? That's I guess the big point of this one.
I don't know. It was definitely a weird mix of classic animation and CG, and they used CG in ways that I wasn't sure if they had to. Like they'd use CG when I think his name's Tanjirou, the main character, where he's literally just walking slowly down a snowy path, and then they don't use it sometimes. And then
it's just a CG bird.
And then they'll use it on a bird, and then they'll do it in I think I thought I saw it in the very beginning when again just very minor character movements with the when Tanjirou is with his family and all his siblings are kind of like moving. You can kind of see their arms. It's not like classic animation arms. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but you can kind of tell when it's CG when it starts moving.
Yeah.
I think I pointed it out every time it happened, while we were watching it. I think I was like, that's CG, that's CG. It's like good CG you won't really point out because it flows well with the show. In this, it just took me out of it every time. I had to audibly say something every time I saw it.
Yeah, and it's not consistent either. I thought there was going to be a rule for it. Like I said, when they used it when he was just walking or when the characters were moving, I was like, okay, are they just going to use CG when the characters are moving? But that didn't seem to be the case. And I don't think I saw it when there was that one very brief fight scene either. I don't know. Did you guys see any CG during that fight scene?
Not that I can remember. I mean, maybe a little bit, but
I mean, if you can call it that, if you can call it a fight scene.
Yeah.
It was during that sequence, I don't think there was CG at all, and I think that's possibly why out of this episode, that was probably my favorite part.
Yeah, and there were some cool visual flourishes. I don't know. I think just that opening shot was kind of cool when he's just stumbling through the woods with his sister, and then when the snow kind of flurries upwards and stuff. That looked
it was
pretty
cool.
competent as well.
It looked nice. It's just I got tired of snow, man. Like there was just so much just tree and forest, and like I get that because they live in a mountain and there's everything out there. But it's like by the end of it, it's like I think Jake, you said it too. It's just like time to get out of the snowy area.
Time to get out of the CG snow forest.
I will say though, what did you guys think of the animation during the ending sequence?
That was the best part about it.
Yes,
I think that you mean the one where it showed like the opening.
Yeah, it shows actual fight stuff.
I am looking forward to that because it looks like his powers in there kind of have like a more traditional Japanese art style to it, like the water around his sword. I was like, that looks cool, and then it'd take me out of it because there was other I don't like the character designs at all.
They got really big eyes.
They have really big eyes.
And other issues.
The costumes don't really stick out to me. And then the opening had that guy with wearing the boar head, and I was just out.
You do not like the boar head guy with the dual wielding swords?
And no.
Boarhead dude and the bigger bull-headed dude, like with the lightning dude, I guess. I didn't like
blonde
him.
kid?
Yeah.
The one who looks like Boarhead's partner.
Oh, see, I don't even remember that guy. I just saw it too.
He has really thick outlines too. It was very weird.
I don't know. I kind of like the character designs. I think they look fine. And the rest of the animation with the fighting, I think, serves promising. As long as they deliver on that stuff, then. And the premise of the story is kind of interesting, I guess. You got demons in this world, and they seem to follow zombie logic. Where
and vampire too. Like, don't go out in sunlight.
Yeah, so they basically made demons this conglomeration of classic horror monsters, and the brother Tanjirou has a sister who is like a demon, and his goal is to basically rescue her and turn her into a human again. So
because he needs to, but nobody's ever done that before. Once they're demons forever.
Which I'll say I do like the plot. It's less standard shonen to me, and it feels like something I haven't really heard before. And I've been trying to think of other anime that have that similar plot line of a person just trying to save another individual from a curse, and I can't really think of it, and it seems like it'd be really cool, but again, it's just not really grasping me as much as I'd like it to. Maybe
because I wasn't invested in the their relationship itself, because when you're introduced to his family, you're introduced to everybody all at once, so it's I don't really care, there's so many people to care for in his family, and they all die except for her. It's just well, I don't remember her having any distinct personality or why their bond is any sort of special. If his family introduction was just him and his sister doing something instead of having her introduced just last, then maybe I would care more about him trying to save his sister. But I mean, at this point, I just didn't really care so much about his motivations behind saving the sister.
Yeah, that's a really good point. So yeah, would you guys want to continue watching this? Are you guys gonna give it a shot this season?
I'm probably not going to. I mean, I got other stuff to watch that I've backlogged on. So, I mean, I don't think I'm gonna give it. I think I'm done.
I'll probably give it the 3-episode thing, because I imagine by episode 3 we're going to get introduced to all the cast that's in that opening, and maybe I'll find out why Boarhead is Boarhead, and it will be interesting.
That's the question, damn it! Why is Boarhead Boarhead?
But I will. I'm going to give it 3 episodes, and then I'll either continue it or drop it. I guess that's the only 2 options, but still.
Jeff, what about you?
I'm gonna do the same thing as Jake. I will give it a chance. I think there are some elements that I am curious about, like, the fight scenes and the world and what this character is really about, because it didn't really show much of what this guy was all about, except for he loves his family, he sells charcoal, he has a good nose, and he has quick wits in the heat of battle, I guess. Although,
But how did he get a scar? That's the question.
His mysterious scar. So yeah, I guess that's all there is to discuss about this one. Is there anything else you guys want to add?
No, nothing.
His axe thing was cool, I guess.
Yeah, I like that. I like that he's a smart fighter. He's not strong, but he like knows how to utilize like his surroundings.
All right. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed that discussion. Coby, would you like to sign us off?
Sure, you've been listening to this on Nerd Blaze. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for joining us, Jake, over there on Anime Dumpster Dive. Check them out, and we'll be back some other time with some other video about some other thing about anime.
All right. Thank you. See you.